love what we doing, ain't nowhere around. Started from the ground, always gotta hold it down. Now they think they got it, cause they sign up on a data. But there's only so much money in the year that is allotted. Plus you probably don't even know how it is divided.
What's up, YouTube? This is Troll here, bringing you guys another video to my channel. And today we are going to be talking about the classic weapons in Infinite Warfare. So, if you don't know, there's going to be another option when you're going through your categories of weapons like assault rifles, SMG, sniper rifle, shotguns. There's going to be a little tab up there that says classics now, or classic weapons, classic, something along those lines. Now, what that means is we are going to be getting guns like the Intervention from Modern Warfare 2 that is confirmed. I saw some stuff. I don't know if it's true. I'm starting to think that it's not. But I would imagine they would bring these at some point. I feel like I'll express my concerns about this here in a second. But I saw some stuff that hinted at the UMP45, the Modern Warfare 3 MP7, the ACR from Modern Warfare 3, things like this. I saw things about that were really interesting, and I hope and pray that they do that. I don't know how many guns are going to be there at launch. I'm pretty sure the Intervention is going to be one of the guns that is there right off the bat. I want to talk about a little bit of the possibilities of them doing this. I want to talk about how this could affect future Call of Duties. Now, let's be honest here. As of right now, from what I know, I don't see them implementing this system into another Call of Duty game. They could. It just depends on how Infinity Ward works it. You know, if the next Treyarch game comes along and you've got the Commando from Black Ops 1, or you've got the AK-74U from Black Ops 1 or something like that, that would be really cool. I think fans would like that a lot, myself included. And I think it would be a real nostalgic feel for all of these current Call of Duty games where things are feeling very overwhelmingly new. You know, I feel like they're doing a little bit of a better job in Infinite Warfare, considering like they have a UMP in the game that's not called a UMP, they have a P90 that's not called a P90, they have an M4 that's not called an M4, and they're more relatable to the actual gun than they are in Black Ops 3, which I am getting to the point where I really want to see actual weapons again. I want to see guns that are called M4A1. I want to see guns that are called Barrett 50 cal. I want to see that stuff again, guys, and I miss it a lot. For whatever reason, I really miss it. So by doing this, I feel like that's going to make some of the fans extremely happy being able to play with these classic Call of Duty weapons, and it would only be a good thing for the business aspect of Call of Duty, Activision, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, whatever you want to go there. And let me explain how. If you think that they're just going to give us these weapons, they're probably going to give us a few at launch, probably 3 or 4 maybe, if that, and then I guarantee you after that they are going to put them in supply drops. Don't get your hopes up. Don't think that they're going to give them to us for free. They will be in supply drops. That is going to be something that we have to worry about. Could you imagine how much somebody would spend to get the Intervention out of a supply drop? Think about that. They are going to spend a lot of money. I personally don't snipe, so I wouldn't go crazy over it, but I really want it still. I would go crazy over getting the ACR or the MP7 or the UMP45. Any of those three, I would love to get my hands on, and I would be willing to pay money to do so. That is how they're going to get money out of us, because they already confirmed that they have a variant system for weapons in the game. They already confirmed that there's a way that you can build those weapons using salvage in Infinite Warfare. And with that being said, they still have to wait. There has to be a way for them to suck money out of us only through supply drops. And that's going to be by adding these classic weapons that you can only get in the supply drop system, rather than us being able to build those, which granted doesn't make a lot of sense. It makes more sense to be able to build the guns that are in Infinite Warfare. For whatever reason, that logic is more there to me than it is with pretty much any other gun. Like if you were to go to Modern Warfare 2, if you were to tell me that you had to build your weapons, I would be like, what the fuck? But it makes more sense in this because it is future warfare and so on and so forth. There will not be variants of the classic weapons. That's the other thing that they confirmed. So I really think that's where they're going to make all their money. They're going to bring back all of these old classic weapons, or maybe they'll even implement weapons that were not in previous Call of Duties, but would have been in that time period. Like, I don't know, I can't really think of a good example, but I could see them putting in some sort of a assault rifle that was relevant in the time period that Modern Warfare 2 took place, but wasn't actually in the game, you know what I'm saying? And people would go nuts over that, just like basically a DLC weapon. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that this gave you some good information. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button down there. I would really appreciate it. Helps my channel grow, helps me get out there to more people, and deuces.